Seeing him obviously make the transition and have the success that he did, did that ever cross any of your minds? I mean, obviously we'll just talk about you. Obviously, when I talk to PJ, I'll ask him the same question. But when you guys went through and saw the success, were you guys like, I mean, if he can do it, I can fucking do it? Or is that just not something that
maybe PJ, but not? I can't speak for Matt because I don't know what goes through his head.
Yeah,
and he's always doing his own thing, kind of chilling. But no, not me. I didn't even really ever want to like switch or think about switching that often, or when like Ghost happened, like 2013 when the first Ghost event was formal ace snakebite and enable, I think. Yeah, they got top 24 or something. They did pretty good for just 4 Halo dudes randomly, but even then I never really thought about it. I've never like, I enjoy watching COD and tournaments and stuff, but as far as actual like playing in it on the competition side and things like that, I don't know. I've always just been like a Halo guy, honestly.
You'll always be a Halo guy?
Oh, I mean, hell, last night, the day before, I just been playing Halo 3 still.
Yeah.
8 hours a day.
8 hours a day.
I think I played more Halo 3 than every other Halo game combined.
Now, is that because you love the game, or is that you just saying, I got to sharpen this sword every single day in order to compete whenever the time comes? And then how do you mentally prepare for that day when it comes with is there transparency between you and the developers, or just passion?
For Halo 3, just passion. I don't know. That game, it's not perfect. It's got a lot of flaws. It's one of the weirdest online experiences ever, at least until recently with their little update they did. But for Halo 3 specifically, I mean, I don't know. Something about that game, it's got me hooked. Like, I need to get treatment for it because I legitimately play that game and have played that game too much in my life. And then, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Halo. I couldn't even tell you what I like or love about it. I just play it. Except Halo 4 and Halo Reach. Those are the worst. I don't know. I like playing COD, but I've just always been a Halo guy. But I've played every shooter. I'm a gamer. Like there's some people who are competitive gamers that are just they play their game and that's it and stuff. But I play casual games all the time. Just
do you really?
Oh, I played every game I've ever even had a thought of wanting to play. I played. My Steam library has got.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever play Counter-Strike or any of those games?
Yeah. I played all. Like, I like CS, but I don't like COD S&D. And then I talk about that on stream sometimes, and people are like, "Oh, it's the same thing." And I'm like, "Well, the bare bones of it."
Yeah, sort of.
I don't know. I can't explain what I like about certain games and what I don't. Will play them, and it's just my feeling. So, I never had that feeling with COD. So. It was never really my...
Well, that's good. That's good to hear because you see it and like you saying that you don't want to play it, there's still a world in which you say, all right, look, I don't know where Halo's going.
Yeah.
There's definitely money here. Like, I could get picked up by an org really easily. Why don't I just follow the money and go down that route? So I respect the fact that you're like, I play Halo, I'm a Halo player, and that's what it is.
I kind of just go with it and see where it takes me. I mean, if it came down to like, hey, man... Like, you got to do something around here. Just I'm about to be homeless or something. Maybe I'd divert, but if it's working, it's working.
It is, and it is obviously now. PJ, obviously super super good, right? Like, you think he'd be able to do something like that? I mean, obviously he's talked about it. I think he could. I think he could, and he'd make a splash too. Yeah,
I mean he competed for a little bit and Ghost a little bit longer after that first one, but I think he's talked about it before. I know he said it like on his stream because he likes just doing this type of stuff, like not podcast necessarily, but like when he's streaming, he's like he randomly goes just chatting mode. Like he loves talking to people. He's I always mess with him about small talk, which I love the guy. I mean, he like genuinely cares about how my day is more than me, and I'm like, I don't know, man.
Legendary.
He competed for a little longer. But he said his problem is how he stuck like with the Halo circle because he teamed with like a lot of Halo players. Yeah. He like was Sniped Down, Ogre 2. I'm pretty sure he was with Royal 2 as well. They played at like a UMG event before like the champs like age restriction. Yeah. Because Matt's like he was way too young, so they had to pick up like Ace for that, and they did all right. I mean, as far as 4 Halo players only, no COD experience, no like leadership or like anyone to like push them in the right directions in the gameplay. I mean, they did pretty good. I think I think PJ could play pretty much any game, especially controller wise. He's really good. Like his reactions and stuff are fast as hell. He plays on too fast of a sense, in my opinion, but he makes it work.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
But you wouldn't think it talking to him, because he's very he tries to be very grounded and composed and mature, which he is. And then in game, normally those people aren't the ones looking around, flinging their stuff everywhere. They're reticle and crosshair and YYing and switching weapons, but I don't know.
And the humblest, right? Like he's super.
Oh, he's the most humble. Yeah. That's what he always tells me.
Yeah.
He always tells me he's just the most humble guy.
He tells you that?
Yeah.
Well, bro, so do I. I tell people that all
but
the
I'm
time.
way more humble than him.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah. No, I like it. Dude, it's that whole team in itself. Like, if I had the opportunity to sit all four of you down and have this conversation, I would. But I think that having these one-on-ones sort of helps. Now that you live here, so you moved to Dallas recently, obviously. What was that move like? From where to where, and why?
To where, from where, and to why?
Because PJ and Lottie have been talking about moving to Frisco for a long time.
Like
right?
I said, PJ's always talking.
I told Lottie that I have like this very, very cool program that she would be a perfect hostess for. And she's like, oh, me and PJ are going to be moving down there. I'm like, all right, awesome. PJ's going to be down here. We're going to make some moves happen, hopefully. And then you guys sign with Sentinels. Then fucking Halo pushes the shit for a long time, like further out into the future.
If it makes you feel better, he still does. He's still planning, or they're still planning. And he still like talks about wanting to move here and stuff.
Yeah.
But he is like super close with his family, and they live in New Jersey. So I think he like is establishing, like a home or a primary residence, so like a place that he could go back to there, just because very family oriented.
Yeah.
But he does want to.
That
he does want to come
understand.
here. Yeah. No. I moved from Michigan to Knoxville a few years ago, basically. Well, I was in the Optic House for like 8 or 9 months. I just showed up one day to do the announcement, and I was like, no one's in the basement. I'm chilling here. And then it was like 9-10 months later.
Love it.
And I was like, what the hell's going on?
The best times. I was getting there, walking down the stairs, walking into the basement, and seeing Frosty's bed or mattress.
Oh yeah, one day I walked out, my teammates are out in the basement, just like the
laid
normal
out.
area. I'm like, what the?
And this dude has his laptop open to some fucking stream.
Ninja.
Yeah,
he would literally fall asleep watching Ninja, and I would just be like, what the hell is going on? Like I wake up to hearing Ninja screaming. Yeah, like loud Ninja.
Yeah.
Like louder. Like his mic quality was like not professional, is peaking, so I'm just hearing Ninja scream. So.
And Frosty just fell asleep.
Yeah, and I'm just in the basement room, like blackout curtains, sleeping forever.
Yeah.
That room was.
Which one? The theater room?
Where the one that was originally Formal's room.
Oh, okay. The workout room.
Both of them are pitch black, honestly. Like, with those curtains in the workout room one.
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
Yeah, Jude. I told Jude, I'm like, you need to put something like some dark curtains. I think she grabbed like factory.
Oh, they worked too good.
Yeah.
Like I was
zonked out.
Absolutely gone.
Did the ping pong noises bother you?
No.
No, you weren't formal. Formal hated that.
With
shit.
the lack of light, the hearing
goes away.
No, but I moved to Knoxville. My girlfriend Yvonne has lived there basically her whole life, and me being a gamer, all I need is like
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
It's not Evan.
Evan. Yeah.
Sorry.
She gets more Evans than Yvonne's, and
I've always thought, I'm like, oh, that's Evan. That's
it's at that point where like a lot of people just call her Evan because that's just how it started, and it's just normal.
So Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, Knoxville. She's from there.
You know who talks a lot of shit about Tennessee being better than Texas? Fucking Wildcat. He just like every single time. I don't know who promotes the city that they live in more than me or him. Like, it's me always like, move to Texas. Anytime somebody complains about where they live, I'm like, bro, Frisco, Texas, Frisco. And right below, it's like, Tennessee, fucking Nashville, Nashville.
Tennessee's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm liking Texas better so far, but I've only lived here, like a little bit over a month.
Yeah. Let the record show, Your Honor.
Yeah. If I had to choose right now,
let
Texas.
the record show. Somebody clip this and send it to Wildcat.
Yeah, this is the tiebreaker. I'm the official voice.
Yes.
Texas, I guess, wins. But I liked it there. It's super, super pretty, especially if you're like an outside person, which I am not. But if even I can Like appreciate it. That like the mountains and just going from like Michigan, like Midwest. I'm sure you know like how flat everything is. Nothing's flat there. It's super
mountainous.
It's super nice. But lived there for like 3 years.
What's there? What's in Tennessee? Like massive mountains. What are they called?
The Smoky Mountains.
The Smoky Mountains. You never went out there?
I never went out there, but I saw them.
You saw them on the internet?
No, I saw them. They're really close to Knoxville.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're smoky as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in the mornings.
Is it just fog?
Yeah.
And that's why it's called smoky. I like that. Yeah.
Especially in the mornings. But 3-ish years. Yeah, a little over like 3 years, like 3 months, 4 months or something. Liked it, but honestly, especially comparing living in a house now here to an apartment there, the apartment was nice, but the thing I cannot state enough is being able to just have back door open, backyard, really brand new, good big fence, and my dogs can do whatever they want, and I don't have to physically
walk them.
Yeah, because my dogs are, I got boxers, and they're angels. I love them, but especially once they're outside and if they're together, they get crazy. So I could not walk both of them together by myself.
2 is not a pack. 3 is a pack, according to Cesar Milan.
I can't handle a pack. I'm not Jude.
No,
I'm not Jude.
I can't handle a fucking pack. I wake up every morning and I'm just like, God, because they wake up later than I do, right? Liv and Jude. Yeah. So I get up. I'm the one that has to go out there, and I'm like, I know that if I get up at 7:30, that they'll make it. That they'll make it outside. But I know that if I get out there at 7:35, I'm gonna walk out to a brownie or some other surprise lemonade on the floor, and that is the one thing that I cannot deal with. Period. Look, I have sanitizer everywhere, so you can imagine if there's a mistake or if an accident happens on one of the dogs in there, I just don't even know how to react. I've never cleaned a piece of shit since I haven't cleaned dog poop since 2013, probably.
Is that just because Jude's on top of it, or because you?
I'll gag. She's gonna have to pick up my puke too.
Hey, I'm not gonna. Hey, that's how it is sometimes.
Dude, that's how it be.
When I see a slug, nope.
You don't like slugs?
Listen, man, I didn't know I liked slugs until I saw the slugs that were in Tennessee. They're not even like the biggest things. That's how I feel about those. And Ivan hated it because I would avoid them for like the plague.
Slugs? With the little shells and shit?
That's a snail.
Oh, slugs. Oh, the slugs are the ones without the naked ones.
They're gross. So that's me with slugs.
Oh.
But
is that what you eat in France? The escargot?
Dude.
Have you? You're about to puke?
No. But in France, the ones that just slither around are even bigger. When I went over there to Europe, I hate flying over the water. I hate being by the ocean. So I went over there. I was forced to, and I saw even bigger slugs. It's besides the point. I don't want to talk about them. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
God.
Oof.
I don't know why. It's like water and slugs are my two things. But my dogs.
Water and slugs are you? What do you mean?
I don't like them.
You don't like water?
No.
I have soda.
I don't like big bodies of water.
Oh, right? I thought that you were like, I only drink Game Fuel because I'm crack.
No.
So you do like water? I was gonna say
you're wild. Like just big bodies of water, and then apparently slugs. But
so
my dogs.
No fishing for you then.
Yeah. Well,
I shouldn't invite you.
I could fish, but not on the water.
You see that big boy over there? 8.4 ounces. That's the actual replica of it. If you think about it, if this whole thing, the Hexworms was a pond, that's a big piece of the pond. Right?
I'm not gonna lie. In my peripheral, I thought that was that thing, that one fish that talks if you push the button. That sings.
Oh, I don't know.
It was. No. I saw it like 15, 20 years ago.
About.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
all right.
that's not
I forgot that you probably actually could catch a fish that big.
Yeah,
I don't know. I gotta work. I gotta work. Hey, allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly you caught it.
It's on video, and it's a documentary.
I haven't seen the video.
Maybe we should.